Alright, let's go and get this started. The sooner I get this done, the sooner everything gets uploaded today. Hello everybody! Welcome back. It's Mr. Poke Games, or Poke if you prefer. I feel like the fans are going to be really loud this time around. Alright, well I apologize for that ahead of time. I'll do my best to turn the mic here at least a little bit. This is going to be 39 of our Skyrim VR playthrough. Now, where we left off before, we officially completed the Dragonborn DLC. We are officially done with the core of this game. Now, if you're asking yourselves, Poke, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Why are you still here? Well, here's the thing. What follows Skyrim is going to be inevitably two series, unless I just decide to finish the Batman game or test something else out there. Okay. That was easy. Or something like that. I mean, realistically, there's not a... I'm gonna say there's not a lot of options. There are obviously things I could invest in the library, but... two series that I'm specifically thinking about that are similar to this are both Borderlands and Fallout. Now, as much as I'd like to start, I have some things planned for the channel, like after Saints Row and some other things continue to move. I like to keep the flow going, so to speak. And right now, it's not that there's a roadblock in Skyrim, there's actually a damn near indefinite amount of things I could do with this game in VR. But as far as the core story is concerned, it's done. That's that. It's over. I love the view. Hopefully it's not looking screwy. I adjusted, well, I had to adjust the VR headset a little bit today. I had to look to make sure OBS was doing its thing. It's kind of weird trying to angle it with a Rift S on. But regardless... trying to figure that out. I was curious as to what your thoughts were for those that care what I do in VR. What I'm thinking about for the future, because there's still stuff I can do in this game, like going to map, there's so many quests, like, look at this world, man! It's a game that's more than a decade old. It's more than a decade old, and people are still fucking playing it! There's a stupid amount of quests. Over 1,000 quests in this game. Thousands of quests, probably. I mean, I don't know how I've read the exact number before, but I don't remember. Regardless, though, there's a stupid amount of things we can do. Does that mean that I'm going to come back to this series to start it all the way back over again? Probably not. I'm not doing legendary difficulty or anything stupid. I mean, it's VR. It's cool. Now I have the ability to ride dragons. I mean, there are cool things that I can do still in Solstheim. But if I come back to this game, it'll probably just be like on filler weeks or, when I'm doing double uploads and stuff. I might upload something Skyrim, like for reading, because the amount of sheer lore that we've uncovered at our base, you know what's sad? When you forget where exactly your frickin' house is. Like, that's kind of a problem. The sheer amount of books that...
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands.
You guys are fucking everywhere.
Let's see here. Another note from your friend Rallis. I hope everything is all right. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You know what? Fuck it. That's what we'll do today. I was trying to figure it out. It's like, what the fuck do I want to do? And we have a absurd... I'm gonna have to... Yeah. We have an absurd amount of books. I can spend like a couple days or... an afternoon just sorting through this chest and grabbing all the books, all the volumes for a particular series, and then we can have like a reading. Like, I've done it in the past. I've done it for like 2 previous videos out of like this is 39. And I was like, I can go to 40, but really there's not a lot of point in that, honestly. I was like, I could record some nonsense, or I could try to put together some genuine content. And to be honest, as fun as it is, I'd rather like to avoid the nonsense. I don't know how long those games will be for both Borderlands and Fallout. Believe it or not, Austin gave me an earful when I told him that I hadn't really played through the Borderlands series. I played through 3, and I played through partially the first and second games, but I was never heavily invested in that series. I fucking love it, but I was never heavily invested in it because I just wasn't around when it started up, or not that I wasn't around. I hadn't invested in myself when I first started up, so I didn't really get invested until 3. So going in, I don't know what the game is going to be. I have an idea what it's going to be, but I have no real idea as how long it's going to be for a series. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know if it's going to be a similar nature to this, where it could go on for God knows how many episodes, or it's going to be, or for Fallout even. I don't know if they differed it for VR or if it's like the genuine game and there's other things to do. Like, if there's various things I can go between for these games, I will. I mean, there are things I could do in this game and other games. I mean, I have other VR games, but as far as, I like doing series. Like, I like building up, I like story, I like investing myself in these worlds. And these are the kind of games that allow me to do so. Are there, like, one-shot games I could be doing? I mean, yeah. But, I mean, I think the best analogy I could come up with is, like, D&D. You don't want just a one-shot all the time. You want a campaign. You want to be able to invest yourself, build up your character. And yes, I'm using D&D. I play D&D. Get over it. Like, it's fun. Also, what the fuck? Oh, that's the ancient sword I dropped. Wait. Okay. Items just fucking stick around forever. Like, jeez. I'm gonna find some dragon bones that little god knows where I'm doing stuff. But let's go ahead and grow into Soulstone while I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs talking. Yup. No, but regardless, I plan to come back to Skyrim, but it'll probably be intervals. Like I said, I need to do a double upload to make up for something. Like instances like this week, I'm uploading this a day late. Do I feel bad for that? Yes. But because next week's exam week and I have things to do, I'm not doing a double upload. I apologize for the late upload, but oftentimes it can't always be helped. It's the life of a college student, so I will not apologize for that. School takes priority for me above everything else, as I hope it does for everybody watching this. There we go. Let's say it was close, but not gonna preach to anybody though. You do what you want. Let's see.
And now you're back. Great. Just great.
You gonna tell me what's going on?
Draugr again. I mean, we should have expected it, right? What else do you find in these damn crypts? Waves and waves of Draugr. At least 6 individuals are dead. The rest of them ran off, and I don't blame them. You've had some luck with these things before. Do you think you could go back in, see if anyone's still alive?
Well, back to square one. No, but I mean, this time around, this really is probably going to be the finale, and next time, not next week, because like I said, I'm not going to start doing weekly uploads again, at least for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Maybe after not this upload week, but the following upload week, I might start weekly uploads, but for now, oh my goodness, could you not? Holy crap, could you not? Give me a second. I see you have some stuff. I'm just sorting through it. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Still. You are a piece of work. I'm getting way more proficient, not going to lie. Like, as this game's gone on, I've gotten way more proficient. I hope that helps me in the other games, because Skyrim is a relatively basic game compared to those next 2 games I'm going to play. Borderlands is a game that's just pure and utter chaos. It just is. Anybody that's played it knows that. It is a game of chaos. It is fun, and it is crazy. And by the way, the part I'm looking forward to most is VR Claptrap. People find him annoying. I think that motherfucker is hilarious as shit. I love Claptrap to death. Neat. Yeah. Oh. That's fun. I can hear the series is basically over, but you're giving me a new shout. That's neat. Cool. Got a neat pair of boots. Ah, I understand. I don't think I was supposed to be able to reach in. Question is, where is the... I don't know if there's a mechanism I can pull on from my end of things. think I have to go in from the bottom. Which is unfortunate, because I'd love to mess with it more. Oh, cool, I can read something. Wait, gotta adjust the VR thing because it's wanting to blur up. It's like a pair of glasses that get fogged. Not that I wear glasses, but that word things. Anyway. In the days beyond memory, which men first walked the lands of Skyrim, there arose in the city Sarthal, a great enchanter. As a boy, his gift of magic and artifice, God, I'm a college student, I need to fucking read, had been evident to his tutors. As a man, his skill surpassed them all, and finding nothing more to learn among his kin, he left his wife and child, I'm gonna correct your fucking grammar there, and set out to train under the Elven Masters. A year became 2, then 3, and it sounded like Dr. Seuss up on this bitch, why? And when finally it sounded like 2, then 3, the fortified, red fish, blue fish, yellow fish, whatever the fuck, I don't know. And when finally his path led him back to Seraphal, he found only ruins, for the elves had sacked the city, and all that lived there were dead or gone. Amid the ashes and the smothering ruins of his home, he swore a terrible oath of vengeance, and from that comes the name the legends give him. Abidal, the Abidded Destroyer. Alone he could do nothing, and so he bided his time, delving deeper into his art than any before him. From the Dwemer he learned the 7 natures of metal, and how to... I'm reading this like it's a nursery rhyme. And how to harmonize them. From the Aelids, the ancient runes, and dawn magic, even the elves had begun to forget. Among Falmer and Chimer and Altmer be traveled. I seriously am stuck reading it that way. Taking what we could from each and all while applying how... I was like a B. How... It's an H. I know. It's the font. The font bothers me. That's why I get stumbled. I don't like this font. I mean, it's cool, but the font's just really funky sometimes. How he might turn that knowledge against them. Finally, word reached him of Visgrimor and his companions, newly arrived from Atmora. For 3 years and nights he rode north and met them as they made landfall the icy coast near the ruins of Sarthal, which the elves had fortified against them. He offered the companions his service, and all he had produced in his years of labor. And with Atmoran's steel imbued with his enchantments, the elves fell before them, and at last he had his revenge. But he was not content. His craft had become his life, and his hunger for knowledge still gnawed at him. Okay, so he's Hermaeus Mora, got it. Driving him to delve even deeper, at long last he exhausted the lore of the elves, but it was not enough. He sought the secrets of dragon runes, and won for himself a seat among their high priests, but it was not enough. At length he turned his gaze to the plains of oblivion, and found there both power and madness. Some say he ventured there, never to return. Others say that he was betrayed by his fellow dragon priests and killed, or driven into hiding in the ruins beneath his beloved Sarthal. Among the skull of Solstan, it is said that he fled to their island and was sealed in the depths of Rollborn Barrow, together with the last of his relics. But that is the tale as it was told among the bards of Winterhold. Whatever the truth, the legend of Abidal was intended as a warning. In pursuit of perfection, one must take care that the pursuit itself does not become all-consuming. In the pursuit of power, man, the pursuit of power, for those, if you seek power, can I not take it? Nah, I can take it, good. The pursuit of power often leads people to destruction. If you're not an ambitious person, you're not going to make it that far in life. This is my personal opinion before we start this. Not going to make it a big thing, but pursuit of power can often lead people to destruction. And that's because it's how people define success to themselves. For me, I define success as happiness. What are you happy doing? What kind of life makes you happy? What do you want to achieve? What will drive you to your own happiness? That is the questions I believe you should be asking yourself. But unfortunately, I'm not saying that's a simple question. I'm simply saying I believe those are the questions that you should be asking. But regardless of it all, you try. Unfortunately, you're not that fast. As it went on a tangent because I saw Warlord and now I'm trying to deal with undead and attack and fight and talk. Joys, 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 joys. I will say I'm way more comfortable with it than I ever was when I first started doing YouTube. Glad that didn't shoot fire at me for one. Sheesh, okay. I wonder. Son of a gun. Why do I feel like there's a pattern here that I'm missing? There we are. Alright. Thanks to VR, I managed to find a loophole. I appear to be too strong for these guys, though. The question is, what the heck is going on here? Letter to Mother. I understand your worries, but there's really nothing that should be frightening you that much. The first crew working here was a bunch of idiots and milk drinkers who didn't know to watch their own bags. We might turn into some trouble, but I've handled trouble before. The one who hired us, Relish, is a bit of an odd one. I'm keeping an eye on him, though to add that to your fretting, we'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Just don't worry about your father and let me worry about myself. We'll talk when I'm home. There should be money enclosed with this, and if it's missing, you should make it out to the courier's hide. Cool. So I'll take that. That's a little bit of money. Just a teensy bit. That's going back out the way that we came, though I feel like there's more to this that we're not seeing yet. What do we have to do? I need to go speak to him. Go! There's a word of power nearby, and it's gonna be part of the next one. I know. Like I said, it says to go speak to Rallis, so I know that there's more to this. Anyway, I'm going back to my previous conversation when I say I was talking about trying to find true happiness and stuff. I'm trying to figure out what exactly got me to run on that tangent. Just get talking to Rallis and I'll see what I can sort out in my head.
Any news? I should have figured. Damn. Well, at least we can get back to work. But hazard pay, kid. I'm going to hire some mercenaries this time, too. Well, it'll set the miners at ease. It's going to hit 3,000 this time, I'm afraid. Have you got that on? We're going to be making this back 50-fold, partner. I'll go hire a new crew and some brawny types to keep them safe. Come back and check it out. Nothing can stop us this time.
I'm gonna come back and they're all gonna be dead.
This can be a slow business. Digging takes time. Come around later and I'll have something more interesting to show.
Yeah, either he's gonna run off or everybody's gonna be dead. It's like I'll be notified by the courier. I'll be in the middle of the ocean and that motherfucking courier. I could be out right there. I could be out on that fucking island. And the courier was gonna run out and just be like, hey, I have a message sent just for you. And I'm gonna be running, yeah, you're like fucking Hermes because nobody in the fucking house. Anyway, this man just exudes the powers of God as he, you know, walks across the ocean to hand me a fucking letter. Like, there is no logic to the messaging system in this game. Do I love it? Absolutely. But is it just like, what the fuck at times? Absolutely. No. question is, what the fuck? Well, we completed our little mission. Wait, can I level up? Is that what it said? Stop. Break. No, okay, good. Let's go back to Skyrim. We're going back to our house. I mean, I didn't know how long that would take. I didn't know if it'd be a full-ass dungeon, but we at least got to read some cool stuff out of it. An ancient ruin. A ruin of an ancient dragon priest, nonetheless. Like, that was actually pretty interesting. Yeah, I see you looking at me. You're lucky that I don't kill you. I'm on high standing with every noble in this world. I could easily fuck you up. Worst part is, I can travel around like God. And I don't age at all. For all I know, it's just like half a day's worth of time for me to fast travel, which is ridiculous. Even though it happens instantly, but I'm not going to necessarily do it everything in time. I could get super technical. You know what? My brain was turned to mush, okay? I recently had a friend that I made. This man turned my brain to mush in one conversation. Do I like talking with him? Yeah, it's interesting to talk to somebody so smart, but holy shit, it melted my brain. For those that are academic, my major is in the sciences, though it's not really geared towards like engineering. No, this man is an engineering major, or not? No, he's not. He's a. I don't even know if I should go into it in the video. Let's save it for another time. In case he ends up watching this, enjoy talking with you, but. Actually, no, that's not. I do enjoy just talking with you. It's just, fuck, dude. The difference in knowledge and just math alone melts my brain. And in case you weren't able to guess from what I just said, yes, I'm not a math major. Math and language, my two weakest subjects. I would fucking die. Regardless, though, yeah, for this series, I'd like to move forward in a way to where I come back kind of as just something to come back to. I love Skyrim. I don't want to drop this game. Hopefully we see something on Elder Scrolls 6 soon. I don't think anything's going to come out for it again VR-wise. At least for many, many years. I do not foresee them coming out with anything else for VR. I don't. VR is something that most industries haven't invested to a whole lot because some don't even see it as the next generation of gaming. Neither do I necessarily. I think it's just a branch that should be acknowledged because there are a lot of people who play in the VR community. But I mean, regardless of any of that, I'd like to record that on my channel at some point, similar to how I'd done all the Saints Row stuff before that came out. I'm not playing through every Elder Scrolls game. Fuck, man. There's just too much. Too much. Even if the game doesn't come out for like another 2 years, I don't want to just load my content with my channel with Elder Scrolls. I like some variety, at least a little bit. VR is just a scope of where I have some leeway. Pretty easily. If you guys would like to see more, I mean, I still have quests. There are things that I could do. There's probably going to be several. I mean, I could skip a couple days. Let's do that. I'll skip like 4 days time, and then walk around for a couple minutes. I mean, I don't see the big deal with that. That should allow. I'll do 4 days. Just takes a couple minutes to do, but in doing so, doesn't really do us any harm. And it lets us see if we can proceed. If we can finish this quest today, that would not be bad. It would mean we've finished most of the core stuff in Solstheim. Is there still more? Abso-frickin-lutely. But, oh. Yeah, we're gonna skip until we get to the 14th, or, guess it would be, no, it's the 14th, I'm right, I'm not dumb, it's the 14th, 3 more to go. 14th going on 15th. If you guys have any thoughts on this series, any thoughts on anything that I've said, comment down below what you think. If you like this kind of content, you like my channel, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. We're at 160 subscribers. I saw it go up to 161. It went back down, but I'm not complaining. Honestly, if you like the channel, stick around. There are a lot of things I plan to do once we're getting to summer. I actually have a surprise for when we hit 200, believe it or not. I planned on doing a stream. I'll do a channel video again at some point. Maybe not this week, but the following week before summer starts, I'll do a channel video and I'll talk about it a little bit. But once I hit 100 subscribers, I talked about doing a stream. I would still love to do that, but because of my living situation at the moment and because of my internet at home, it does not make it very easy for me to do any online play. So once I'm in a better living stance, once I'm in a better situation, I'll be more than happy to stream, and I'll do like a 24-hour stream to commemorate X amount of subscribers, whatever. But at 200, I have a special idea. Right now, I am brainstorming, and I have come up with two things. One, I'd like to do a compilation video of some sort. I don't know how. Well, actually, no. I know exactly how I can do it. But it'll be interesting to try and pull off. It'll take me more time than I've ever invested in any video, considering I've posted nearly 200 videos on my channel up to this point, and it's the first one I've made. But I'd like to make a compilation video of some sort. I think it'd be very fun. I think it'll be very different, and I hope that it does well. If it does well, I'll be more obligated to do similar things in the future, but we will see. And I also plan, because this is something that I'm not necessarily making contingent on hitting 200, but it's something that I'd like to wait until I hit 200 to release. Most channels, once they start out, they have a banner and a icon. I just had the basic bitch fucking M on my channel since I started it, because one, I have artistic vision, but I suck at application. I've tried going into Photoshop, I've tried going into other things, so, and I just suck. I've tried. I've worked out stuff like 3D images and tried to make it work for YouTube, and I was just like, this just looks so bad. And maybe looking bad and it being more like, because I made it would make some sense of fulfillment, but at the same time, if it's going to represent me, if it's going to represent my channel, fuck, I actually nailed that. I'm actually surprised. Like, I'm actually fucking surprised. But I'd like it to be nice, and so for me to do that, I'd like to get one commissioned. And now for me to be able to do that, I know how I can do it. I already found somebody who I think can do it for me. But before I release it, there's only one thing that I'm hesitant on, and that's what I want to be like my symbol for my channel. Like, what do I want to make an avatar? Do I want to do something? I'm going into something that I don't need to talk about in a video with you guys. But regardless, I'm just kind of bouncing back and forth ideas for what I'd like to represent me and my channel, besides just, you know, my channel name and whatever art concept I have going on in my brain at the moment. And so yeah, upon hitting 200, I plan to release that as well within a week or two, probably at longest. I know that's a lot, but at the same time, I've had more explosive growth in my channel starting from the beginning of January to now than I've ever had on my channel, and I'm going on 2 years. And I just flabbergasted, really, going between January, February, and March, the fact that I went from having like 20-ish subscribers, it might be more or less than that, but I don't think that's too far off, to having over 100. Like, that's just insane to me. And having like 10,000 views on, or closer to more like 7, 8, 9,000, but that doesn't matter, that's still a lot of views on Pixelmon videos and Skyblock and all these things, just bringing a lot of traction. You guys may hate the VR content, you may hate the content that I post some days, but I still plan to keep a variety of content on my channel. Even if I stop posting VR, there's a reason that I have things situated through the week. Minecraft Mondays, Throwback Tuesdays, VR Emulator Wednesdays. I could throw emulators up. I could post a fucking Game Boy series if I really felt like it, or something. I mean, I'm not opposed to changing what I post on what days, or what exactly I'm posting genre-wise. But at least right now, that's a rough draft. Let's word it like that. It's a rough draft. You could hate when I'm posting some days, but I mean, as long as I have something there for everybody, I'm happy with it. I'm not posting for the minority, or I'm sorry, I'm not posting for the majority, I'm posting for the minority. In the sense that I hope everybody gets a little bit of something. And from what I've heard, you guys like the content. So if you like it, you like hearing me, you like the channel. Hopefully some of the more obnoxious things will be cleared out in the future. Gosh, you're annoying. That was some Deadpool levels? Never mind, I'm not going to shut up. As I'm having a brain fart, a serious brain fart. I do not know why my thoughts just suddenly leave me. But if you guys, you know, want to support the channel, it's appreciated. I'm always going to have something for everybody. Because I record for fun, I do it for fun, and I want the people that watch my stuff to be able to enjoy it. Oh yeah, I was talking about the noxious things. Like, I know complaints, and I'm going to talk about this in the channel video. It'll sound, people that are watching this are going to be knowing this ahead of time, but For those of you that don't care anymore, you can just click off the video because there's not going to be a whole lot of content besides me just talking about the future. Because I didn't have a whole lot planned for the day. I thought about doing some readings, but I was like, the sheer amount of time that I would need to invest just to pick out all the volumes. I don't mind doing that for a future video, but just for this on the spur of the moment when I have 9 or 10 other things going on in my day, like I do have the time, but I would be freaking rotting a line as far as how close I'd be to finish everything in today. So I hope you guys bear with me. I appreciate everybody who has bared with me. Like, I know fan noise is one thing. Once I have a bigger setup, and I'd like to have a new desk here at some point over the summer, hopefully that'll allot me a large enough space to where it'll at least be reduced. I'm not going to say that it'll be minimized or gone, but hopefully with that and a new mic, I'm hoping at the very least it'll be brought to a minimum, and it shouldn't be as big of a issue anymore. Some people may not care that much, but for me, when I watch a video, I want to enjoy the commentary, I want to enjoy the ambiance of the game, and having something obnoxious in the background, whether it be like a fan blowing, which is, by the way, is when my fan is off. I'm not cold right now, or I'm sorry, I'm not hot right now, but I wish I could have my fan on. But I know that it'd be super obnoxious to try and hear my commentary as well as have to deal with that. So I bear with it to the best of my ability. And I mean, regardless, I appreciate everybody who watches my videos. Whether it's 1 person, 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, 100 people, it doesn't matter. I appreciate it. Your support means the world to me. And I hope that, I'm going to continue posting content on my channel, even if, I've seen videos get 0 views before. That's fine. If things don't turn out well, I'm not going to start posting Fortnite videos or anything like this. Might turn into a bit of a snowball, unintendedly, but, I was going to say unfortunate, but more like just an unintended thing. Just because by popular demand, I'm going to post stuff that I like, and if you guys like it too, that's just, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, does it mean that it's impossible for me to post content like that in the future? No. I've already had debates with Beck and Austin. He wants me to try some weird-ass games with him, and like Terraria, for example. And yes, I consider that a weird-ass game. I've never been a huge Terraria person. I'm a Minecraft person. Get off my back. Like, I've been dragged on the weird games in the past, and I'm just like, man, I'm really not looking forward to that, but I'm willing to give it a shot for a video. So, he wanted to make a full series on it. I'm not a fan of that idea, but I'm leaving that issue for another day. Same as how he was talking about getting me to play Elden Ring. That man just wants to see me lose my mind. Any Rage games, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, you have to pull some serious heartstrings to get me to consider playing those. And I told him that video has to get to 100 likes. If it gets to 100 likes, I'd touch the game for a video, but I'm not going to make a full vested series on it. Unless they just got that godly amount of support. Rage games would drive me up a wall and cause me to explode. And I do not want to witness that for a video. But if you guys want to see that, then that's what needs to happen. Go track it down. It'll probably come out for a Splitgate video, or probably some... Oh, it was videos in the past that it came out, but regardless... give this video to 100 likes and I'd do it, but I'd still, like, I'm sitting here, like, in a grimace, like, really not looking forward to doing anything involving that. It's like horror games, Rage games and horror games. I know horror games specifically because jump scares, I fucking hate them. And Rage games just because I don't want to lose the nice shit that I had to work for, but regardless. If you guys want to see a YouTuber's misery, I guess that's what you'd be rooting for. Regardless, though, I'm going to quit all my tangents. I'm talking about too many things in a video that doesn't really associate with it necessarily. Next video, you're either going to see Fallout or Borderlands. That's all I really have to say on that front. It's going to be one or the other. I have other content, sure, but realistically, I'm going to start recording one of those. Do I know how long they're going to last? No. No idea. I read, they have decent reviews on them, but I got them because I have an appreciation for both those franchises, and I thought it'd be fun in VR. Also, like I said, the Experience VR Claptrap is fucking hilarious. That motherfucker better be my best friend. Because that will be funny. But, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm aware this was probably a shorter video than you guys had expected. Also, I don't believe I'd gone through all 4 days, had I? I'd only gone through a couple, so I'll at least finish this. Unless this man runs up, if I get a messenger right now as I'm skipping through days, then I would consider, okay, we can continue the video. But realistically, hard fought for me to consider it. Skyrim is done. This is the finale. Besides coming, I mean, it'll come back at some point in the future to read lore or whatever else. But I mean, realistically, I'm probably not going to be too invested in it in the future. At least not to the degree of making 38 episodes in a row. That'll probably just be something that pops up every blue moon or every once in a while. And then it'll just be moving on to other stuff. And if I get through all the VR content, that we can have I will talk about that then. But regardless, you can comment down what you'd like to see if you have a particular preference there. For those that like the VR concept, that those want to see me do something different. I've largely considered doing a number of things for my content. Here. There we go. Trying to think if I missed anything. No, realistically, I don't think I did. I know this is a shorter video. It might only be 20-30 minutes. It might be 40 minutes, but probably it's less than that. I'll walk around for a couple of minutes, and if a courier runs around up to me, then we can go ahead and start the next thing. But I honestly doubt it's going to happen. Are you alive? No, you're not. I was like, there's no way this thing's alive. The chicken's alive, though. That's what I saw moving. Yeah, the chicken's alive. The cow is not, though. I was just like, what the fuck is up with that texture? It's an old game. It has shitty textures. Is it still a pretty game for what it is? I mean, yeah, but still textures. For somebody who has, you know, RTX NVIDIA 2070 Super, that's frickin' what I'm working with, so, you know. Not the most gorgeous thing on the planet, but it'll work. It'll work. Same reason I keep the fans blasting, it's because it's a laptop, so it doesn't fucking explode. Not literally, of course not, but you know what I mean. I think we're in the clear. Let's see where we're at time-wise, just out of curiosity's sake more than anything else. Yeah, no, about 40 minutes, actually. Huh, alright. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys have a great day, great night, whatever it may be when you're watching this, at the very least. This is Mr. Pro Games. If you guys have any thoughts about anything that I've said during this video, comment down below your thoughts. I hope you guys are having a great day, or had a great day. You can comment to me about your day or whatever it is. I try to respond to every comment. There's only been a handful of comments that I have not responded to on purpose, just because they're asking similar questions that I've already responded to in the past. And I'm not an individual who likes to repeat myself with so many times. Can I snipe you? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. But regardless, if you guys have something to say, I'm happy to hear it. And I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Like, subscribe if you're new, passing through it. Any and all support's appreciated.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Oh my word.
Your hands only. Let's see here. Another letter from Rallis. He's starting to scare me a little. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I was about to end the fucking video! Sure! Yeah! No! There's no end to this. Let's keep it going. Keep her going. Let's fucking go. Alright, neat. Thought there was an end to this? No! No! It never ends. The video is never going to end. Fuck. Apparently skipping 4 days was enough. This is it, though. No matter what happens.
Those soldiers weren't worth much.
Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't see you quite so soon.
God, I see the dragon.
Yes, well, the mercenaries did their jobs. Worth every centime. Of course, they might disagree. The dead ones.
Fuck.
Gods, what a disaster. I feel like we've done this before. But that just means we're getting good at it. You go make the Draugr dead again, and I'll keep the rest of these Enwars from rubbing off.
Alright, let's switch to Dragonrend. Gotcha, bitch! Oh, is that an older dragon? Frost dragon, that's different. Fuck. I already know it. I already thought I had a title in mind for this, but holy shit, that changed my perspective. I could absorb your dragon soul now without having to worry about much. Wait, my weight's good. Okay, good. My shield is really shitty though. Mr. Frost Dragon, you disappoint me. I am glad I get to absorb your soul now. Honestly, an ideal ending would have been for us to befriend Mirak rather than kill him, but I was not going to fight for that ending. That would have taken more work than I really cared to. Not to mention, I'm sure people on YouTube have probably seen just about every ending to this game that could possibly exist, given how many years it's been out. So, no need to fight for something like that. Alright. Now, let's go invest ourselves in this ruin. It gets cleaner and cleaner as time goes on. Oh shit! Fucking hell. Fuck, man. That actually made me jump because I wasn't expecting them to be right fucking there. But that there'd be at least they always rush, and now they're filling up every room. Like, holy crap. Neat. Okay, good. Thanks to my proficiency in VR, I saved myself a bit of trouble, and okay, that is worth a bit. I will take that. I doubt I'll be leveling up anymore at this point, but hey. Yeah, there's definitely more to this now. I was right. There's a word of power somewhere over here. I knew it! I'm absorbing it through the fucking ground! Can I dig with the shovel? Is that an option? Looks like I can't quite absorb it. It's weird. It's like being right on the cusp of being able to do it, but not being able to do it. Doesn't look like it could be helped though. Yes, I hear it. I know it's literally right freaking there, but I can't. What does appear to be interesting though is that this bridge. Yes, I see. Fuck. You tried. Wow, that's new. I have good intuition, apparently. I just fucking following a path, not knowing if I was exactly right or not. There we are. Just had to give it a little nudge. Fuck me! No! All the die! Oh, fuck. No, no, no. What the fuck are albino spider? Oh my word, you things are hideous. Why? Why do you exist? Why are you allowed to exist? Emerald geode? What the fuck? I can't really ignore that, so I had to collect it. It's emerald. Petty soul gem, vigorous healing. Let's use this to pick out all the specifics. Search urn, I'll do that. Silver ring's kind of meh. Fuck. Okay, well, at the very least, we discovered this dead end. Minus that. What the heck? I don't see any enemies though. Makes me wonder if I'm missing something. Another room. I was starting to wonder. I was like, what am I missing? There's something I'm missing here. Fuck. What's happening over here? What the fuck? Was that a... Huh! Dude, all of it's a fucking puzzle. I was prepared for spiders instantly. I was just like, I'm not about to deal with this bullshit. Well, good. Thank you for giving me time to respond, Mr. RPG, who freezes time whenever I answer something. Bullshit! Seeing that barge right at me made my brain go, oh, okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's different. Did you not? Thank you. Fuck. My brain, man. Chill the fuck out. Speak the right. Yeah, you know, I'll do that after I finish exploring this place. Like, holy shit. There's obviously some serious shit that went down here. I'm not dumb enough to ignore that. Alright, before I continue... because that honestly seems like he goes somewhere. Ruined books everywhere. I don't even know what the difficulty of the chest is. It doesn't appear to be terribly hard to open now. Alright, once again, just needs a nudge. Guardian circle. Enduring invisibility. Alright, well, I'll take that. That's a good failsafe. Drink that. But I appreciate good wine. Not that I'm a big wine guy myself, but to each their own. Is that a glass sword? Glass dagger! I'm a dumbass, but still close. What is through this door is the question. Something has to open it. It has to be a trigger. Why is it activating like that? Do I need to... Something's not right here. What do I do? I'm not thinking about something. Everything around here so far has been a puzzle. There's nothing in this doorway that would indicate that it's going to open this door. The question therefore is, where is the switch that where is the mechanism that opens that door? Is there anything above me? I'm not going to forget that. I'm also not going to spend the next 20 to 30 minutes of my life trying to figure out how to open that specifically, but... Fuck. Oh shit. I just noticed that. There's just hanging right above the fucking door. That's a first. I actually don't think I've seen any other doors like that in this entire game. Yes, I can freaking hear it. It's beneath me, isn't it? No, it's not beneath me. It's in this direction. Yeah. That's the only switch that I've seen. I've not seen any others. Did that open the door? No, it didn't. How do you get this motherfucker open? Question then becomes, how the fuck do I open that other one? I'm glad I noticed the soul gems. Okay, I have one theory, and if this is right, then I'm gonna lose my mind. It looks like frost forming at my feet whenever I'm walking on this. Okay, let's step one at a time. I should have magic for this. Where is it? Isn't telekinesis one that I picked up? No, it wasn't. Where is telekinesis at? I should have been. I thought I picked up telekinesis. I honestly want to get in there, but I have no clue how. I can't see a clear mechanism. I feel like I'm missing something, and I have no clue what. I don't see anything in there that would indicate to be a switch or a lever, and I don't see anything out here that looks like that either. Maybe there would be something, but I don't know what I'm missing. I could be losing my mind over nothing, and there's actually no way to get to it right now, but I don't believe that's the case. Why would it be? Why make something that's within reach unattainable? And why make this pattern in the floor? I mean, it could just be a trap, but I think there has to be more to it. Is it the opposite? Do I need flames? What the heck? Something's interrupting this here, and it's gonna bother me forever. But I'm gonna go ahead and meet him, and I'll worry about it later. I'm obviously gonna have to come back here at some point. So there was something to my right, wasn't there? No, that's just for the door. I was about to say, if it was there the entire time, I would have wanted to cry. All right. Sorry, I had to look. I like solving mysteries. I like uncovering truths, and seeing that bugs me. But considering we can't get to that shout yet, it means there's more to be uncovered, so I can ignore it for the moment. Even if it's against my will. I like how it literally, the choreo came up to me as I was ending the fucking video. That's its own kind of problem.
Well, good. I'm glad I can count on you. I think we're almost at the bottom of the barrel, but it's going to be everything I can do to find more miners. We've developed quite the reputation. But for enough gold, I can do it. Just barely. 5,000. I know you could almost buy a house for that much, but like I said, we've got quite the reputation out here. And coin is the only counterweight for a bad reputation. Have you got the money? Good, good. This time I'll spring for some more experienced muscle. That should do the trick.
How much money do I even have at the moment? I probably had close to 50,000 before I started funding this. I honestly hope that... I mean, I could just reap every bit of thing that I've looted right now and probably make all my money back and more. But it doesn't mean that I'm, you know, crazy happy about that, but it's fine. But now, I'm earnestly ending things off. I am sorry to have dragged... Well, I didn't drag this out. The game dragged it out, actually.
Ship-shape and
Like, holy crap. I did not expect that man to be like, hey, you got a message! Like, Mr. I could walk on water. Okay, cool. I joke about it a lot, but that's just because of how fucking ridiculous I think it is. I hope you guys have a great day, great night, whatever for me, and it may be for you. This has been Mr. Poke Games. I'll see you guys all... I'm not going to say the next one for this series, but... See you guys all in the next video. That's a perfect ending for it. Take it easy.